welcome to Shanghai. I am Chen Xuan.
Hi, I'm Timothy Pope. Shanghai is entering the plum rain and typhoon seasons. I'm sure you noticed. I feel like my feet haven't been completely dry for a week. And while that probably doesn't qualify as a meteorological disaster, early warning services for genuine emergencies are now available in 14 languages. Our own weather guru Stephen Rancourt joined a group of meteorological experts from 21 countries and regions who've gathered in Shanghai to learn how the city's built a world-class AI-powered early warning system for extreme weather. Shanghai's multi-hazard early warning toolbox is a solution designed not just for this city, but for the world.
Hey everybody, Stephen here, standing outside the Shanghai Meteorological Museum. This building, lots of history. I used to have an office in here. In fact, I was part of the design team that restored this building back to its former glory and turned it into a museum. I used to do tours here for visiting guests that came from abroad. But today I'm actually going to join a tour of international delegates who are in Shanghai for a workshop on AI-powered early warning for weather. Let's go take a look. Almost 150 years.
Meteorological experts from 21 countries and regions gathered in Shanghai to learn about how the city has built up a world-class early warning system for extreme weather events. Many of the elements in this system are powered by artificial intelligence. The Shanghai Meteorological Service has been involved in early warning systems for nearly 20 years. In 2006, the city became a pilot site for the World Meteorological Organization's multi-hazard early warning system. Working closely with the China Meteorological Administration, the Multi-Hazard Early Warning Toolbox, officially launched in 2023, is the culmination of the city's efforts in offering emergency preparedness services by focusing on impact-based forecasting, risk alerts, and disaster risk reduction.
Ici, Shanghai, ils ont développé une plateforme, agence artificielle, une application ou une plateforme qui est très avancée, qui est liée à l'intelligence artificielle. Par exemple, il y a des images 4D ou 3D qui peuvent te donner plein d'informations pour prévenir la population ou s'il y a un risque pour prévenir contre la population.
It's like really understandable. Everyone can understand what the next step is, what to do, so it's really planned. If we can use it and implement it, it will be easier for everyone, right, to know what to do in case of some disaster might happen.
The toolbox can be broken down into 4 categories called pillars: risk assessment, monitoring and early warning, information dissemination, and emergency response. Inside each of these pillars are recommendations for policy instruments, algorithmic models, operational systems, and a wealth of practical case studies providing technical support to cities that require a more comprehensive emergency response mechanism for meteorological hazards. Many of the delegates visiting Shanghai for the workshop are from countries involved in the Belt and Road Initiative.
Azerbaijan is not among the countries which use AI in weather forecasting and early warnings, but I'm here to get information. I saw that I can use in my country this toolbox to improve my weather forecasting.
I like the toolbox because in my country we are prone to almost all types of hazards, from the hydrometeorological hazards to geophysicals. For example, tropical cyclones, floods, droughts, all the way to earthquakes, landslides. So I like the features of the toolbox, especially for the precipitation, because that is when we have a lot of issues, when we like to really have our forecasts and warnings that are very impactful.
Shanghai's meteorological disaster early warning services are currently available in 14 languages. In July, the city's multi-hazard early warning toolbox is scheduled to be delivered to several countries and regions, where they will be tailored to fit the needs of each city.
All right, well, I'm standing here with Hao Bo. We actually...
Happy to have you here.
We've worked together for many years. We actually shared an office for quite some time, too. So tell me a little bit about what's going on here exactly. What is the goal of this training workshop that you're putting on?
Okay, the reason why we gather here is not only we want to introduce our toolbox, but also, to share our maybe some practices or experiments in urban multi-hazard early warning for reference.
Yeah.
I mean, we are actually someone, to cooperate with them, and we don't want to destroy their existing systems or services.
Of course.
All we want is union,
Right.
and we want to collect their feedback so we can make the early warning toolbox better. And actually, I mean, for the toolbox, I think actually it is still an unfinished one, because I think different countries have different conditions, especially, in data or maybe the understanding or maybe the responsibility, right? So I mean, we have developed some corresponding tools within each pillar of the early warnings for all. But for different countries, they can make their option. They can select what they want.
It's like a buffet, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I want some of this. I want some of this. I don't like that. I want some...
Okay. You like fruit? Take more fruit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
All right, man. Well, thanks very much for your time.
Yeah.
It's good seeing
Happy
you
to
again.
see you again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
As major events like the Shanghai International Film Festival, the Television Festival and the 55 Shopping Festival light up the city, streets across Shanghai are also buzzing with cultural celebrations this June. International events like Spanish Language Day and Brazil's Festa Junior are adding a vibrant global flair to the city's weekend scene.
It's a rainy weekend in Shanghai, but the city is still full of surprises.
In Xuhui District, hundreds of native Spanish speakers gathered at the Cervantes Institute to celebrate the Day of the Spanish Language.
Colombia, from a specific city, the name is Barranquilla. We have a carnival in the February, so we dance with all custom, and we dance like all the day.
En este stand tenemos varias cositas referidas a Argentina, entre ellas, por ejemplo, el mate. El mate en su versión té, que es la bebida más popular en Argentina, más popular que el té y que el café. Estos son los mates, los vasos en los que se toma el té de Argentina, el mate.
También tenemos las muñecas leles. Las muñecas leles es un tipo de muñeca que viene de Querétaro. Entonces, esta muñeca también está hecha por artesanas mexicanas a mano y tiene su cabello trenzado, como las usan muchas mujeres indígenas mexicanas, y tiene diferentes vestimentas, como pueden ser vestidos, huipiles.
Now Spanish is gaining ground by leaps and bounds as a second language in China. Tens of thousands in Chinese mainland are actively learning Spanish, and interest has been steadily growing.
所以我想做一些有意思的东西，让更多的人去了解西语和西班牙文化的嘛。我们有旅游的，有美食的，然后还有一些就是卡牌的对战。像我们这些卡牌全都是含有西班牙元素的，像这个是金杯、棒子、宝剑、金币，它代表着中世纪欧洲不同阶层文化。
And just across town in Huangpu District, Brazilians were dancing, singing, and celebrating June in true Festa Junina style. Food, games, a kids' corner. The party is open to all people of any nationality and age.
It's a very traditional folk party in Brazil. So usually in Brazil, this time of the year is winter. So this culture of this folk party is more associated with the winter. And of course, here in Shanghai, it's very hot summer, but we try to adapt as much as we can.
During Festa Junina, women often dress in colorful ruffled skirts with braided hair, while men typically wear plaid shirts and patched pants. Both of them wear straw hats as part of the festive attire. This clothing reflects Brazil's rural traditions and celebrates the festival's deep roots in agricultural life and harvest rituals.
It's because sometimes in Brazil, when we are little kids and we are this kind of dancing, traditional dance in Brazilian schools, we always do this. Mustache, big mustache.
So it's mainly the kids, please.
Yeah, most of the kids. But today I'm like a little kid.
In today's Shanghai A to Z section, we are recommending some Huangpu River cruises as a great way to see different areas of the city. Now, the routes connect major attractions, key scenic spots, and incorporate leisure elements such as dining, shopping, and relaxation. Well, first up, I'll recommend the route featuring the skyscrapers of Lujiazui. Along the route, you'll see Oriental Pearl TV Tower, Shanghai Tower, and Jingmao Tower, as well as stroll along Nanjing Road Pedestrian Mall and the Bund's century-old buildings. The route featuring the North Bund is also a good choice. The key is at Shanghai Port International Cruise Terminal, and you will experience the past and present of the city's culture along the Huangpu River. Apart from taking the cruise, you can also go shopping at Raffles City, the Bund, Sinan Mas Plaza, or Ruihong Tiandi in Hongkou District. And one final recommendation is the route in Yangpu District, as the Huangpu River waterfront area there reflects Shanghai's industrial changes over the course of a century. Boarding at Jinhuangdao Road Quay, you'll find Yangshupu Power Plant Relic Park, Yangshupu Water Plant, and the former Shanghai shipyard site. Well, if you have any questions for us, you can find us on the socials.
We always love hearing from you, and you can find all of our content online as well. And join us here Monday to Friday on Dragon TV.
Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.
Bye.